Something that really helped me to land getting a trilogy book deal is by taking film classes when I was in college. They taught me all about how stories are structured, and Hollywood's actually really effective. They have it down to a science of the three-act structure and being able to condense and get to the core of what your story actually needs. It costs a lot of money to make a long movie, and also people's bladders only last so long, so this is why most movies usually last around 2 hours long. Before I took these film classes and screenwriting classes, I was often writing stories that were just way too long because I didn't know where the story was supposed to go. I didn't know it was supposed to be in the middle, I didn't know it was supposed to be in the end, and I didn't know it was supposed to be in the beginning. I'm going to give you a real quick crash course of what your story should have in it and what your plot should have in it. So this is a plot diagram. The very beginning of your plot mountain, you have your exposition. This is the beginning of your story, where you're setting when and where your story takes place, and your characters are introduced, as well as some sort of conflict. What does your character want? What stands in their way? As they are working toward their goal, they're going to be having things that are going to get in the way. This is your rising action. So your character looks like they're going to succeed, but then they fail, they try again, they're getting closer and closer, steadily climbing up until the climax of your story. This is the most exciting part of your story. This is like, if your character is facing off against their major villain. And then after that, you have your immediate falling action, which is the immediate aftermath, then followed by the end of your story, which is your resolution. Most of your story is going to take place in the rising action. Give your character that goal, have things stand in the way of their goal, have them keep trying, have them keep failing until finally they reach that pinnacle, they reach that climax.